3, 2. There we are.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to jump up here and start saying highs and hellos.
Not a bad idea.
We've got an amazing guest tonight.
Hey, Pepperell.
Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. Okay. Sorry, I'm on YouTube and I screwed it up. Woohoo!
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill. And my muddy mess. I
Hey,
know
Ann.
it's your game night with the family. Enjoy it, honey.
Hey, Patty Fish.
Patty Fish, welcome over. I met Patty Fish over on Johnny Small Pepper's channel. So, yeah.
Hey, Neil.
And Patty, you'll see we have basically like the same beliefs Johnny does. We uplift, support,
hey, James
and reach out to each other. We're one big happy family here. James Eller, hello, hello. Sorry to hear about your girlfriend. So just hang tight. It can get better. Scrolling on down, scrolling on. And Angie and Rick dudes in here again, man. They just take over everything. Meals, fixing burgers and fries. I fixed Salisbury steak over the open fire the other night. Y'all got to check that video out. It worked perfect.
Thank you, Bill.
Yes, thank you so much, Bill. I seen that. I'm scrolling down.
Hey, Zaxxon.
Oh, Zaxxon's in the house. Hello, Zaxxon.
Hey, Rhonda Hayes.
Miss Rhonda Hayes just found out that's his sister. And I got a cute story to tell about that one. Did you get her? Beth BNS
Hey, Beth.
Odyssey. Hello, hello. Guys, sorry, I just brushed my teeth and
Hey,
can't do a
King
thing
Gold.
with them. Mark the Senile Detector.
Hey, Mark.
Hello, Mark. Walking through history with NG Preacher. That's my boy Josh. He says. Oh my gosh. Scrolling on down. Guys, you'll see me and Josh walking through history. You'll see us together in about a month or so. Every day. So yeah, we are getting ready to head south. And but anyway, guys, I welcome each and every one of you in here. You guys are amazing. You are a great community, and we look forward to it every week. Tumbleweed RV Live. Oh my gosh. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh my gosh. So good to see you all. We were going to try to get to the M25 meetup. I think it's coming up this coming weekend.
Yeah.
But with medical stuff going on, we got to stay close to the doctors. But guys, check out Tumbleweed RV Life. Awesome people. Awesome. Like I said, we look forward to you all being here. You've been away for like 18 months. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I've got somewhere up here. I think there may be a Tumbleweed sticker. So, yeah, I've got sticker boards, and Rick's starting a sticker board. I got a sticker board going in Florida. So, hey, we like our stickers. The day I've had today, Johnny Small Pepper. Hello, my dear friend.
Hey, Johnny.
The day I've had today, I was just like ready to grab me a bottle of wine, hit a corner, and say, forget everything else, okay? But it's Tuesday night. This is our family night. This is our night with you guys. So we just so excited that you all are here. And guys, this guest, I approached him a while back. It's like, yeah, Johnny, are you still sweating?
Hey, 5 miles.
Sorry, I couldn't catch the end of it. I had to go feed my deer. My deer showed up ready to eat. this guy, I started watching him on Monday Digs. If y'all have not watched hashtag Monday Digs,
Hey,
History Drinking will be Bruce tomorrow.
Rick will be beast.
Oh my gosh. But two guys started Monday Digs about 3 years ago, they said. Hashtag Monday Digs. And it just keeps growing. And it's like what some people in the camping and RVing community would call a raid parade. You know, it's like one channel right after the other, right after the other. 6 foot. Okay. And it will go. Last night, I think it went for almost 4 hours. And it is a great way to meet the community. Excellent way to learn. 6 years. Yes. Okay. 6 years. It's just, I learned so much by watching these guys. And then several months back, a new name popped up. Relic R.A.T. Okay, Relic R.A.T. But it's Relic R.A.T. Recovering Artifacts Together. I love artifacts. I love finding artifacts, finding the history that's in the ground. I just, I just love that part. So started watching him on Monday Digs. Oh my gosh. And then when I actually saw a video of him, I was like, that looks like my uncle, and it's so funny though, because his sister's in the chat, Rhonda. My mom always teases, my dad's name was Ron, and I was a daddy's girl. I was like, his shadow. And after he passed, I went, filled his shoes, I guess, started fixing things, working on things.
Hey, Dirt Quad.
Taking care of my mom. She said, I know I should have called you Rhonda.
Hey, medical detective.
And look at that, we have a Rhonda now. So yeah, that's what I said. This community turns out, we consider y'all family, and look at how much, how close we've all gotten. I have adopted some brothers. Apparently now I got a sister, Rhonda. And it's just amazing. But guys, I'm going to shut up because I could babble on forever.
Yep.
You all know that.
Yep.
But guys, this man, if I'm not mistaken, his first interview, his first time being live, and he's nervous, guys. So y'all know how to treat him. Be nice, be kind, be respectful, always. But I know I don't have to worry about that with you all.
Hey, Danny D.
Hi, Danny D. And so, guys, it is my honor to introduce the one, the only, the amazing, and I learn a lot from him. Relic R.A.T. The only rat I allow in my house. So, hang on, let me adjust these cameras. Now, there we go.
There I am.
All right, there you are. Oh my gosh. Everybody's saying hi, Relic R.A.T. Guys, you all do not, just a few minutes we got to speak behind the screen here. This guy's amazing. And like I said, I learned from watching. One thing I have learned from R.A.T. is Clicker Bob. I like that ideal. Kevin French.
Hey, Kevin French.
Yes, he gets a bigger section. He's the guest of honor tonight. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. And
there's Clicker Bob.
There's Clicker Bob. I love it. He's got that little counter on his detector. So, like he knows how many. Every hole he's dug. And like he was talking about when he's editing and stuff like that, he can't cheat, guys. Clicker Bob will tell on him if he tries to cheat. So, but anyway,
I've never
Go
gone
ahead.
back. I've never put the early part of the hunt at the end. I don't get to do that because I'm counting holes and it's all pretty much on video. So yeah, it's I don't get to go back and grab footage from a previous hunt and splice it in. But anyway, it makes it fun and it sort of documents the day and the week and the year for that matter.
Yeah, it's a good way of keeping track, and that's awesome. I think that is such a great idea that I'm going to have to try and incorporate that onto my belt or my machine. My metal detecting belt gets bigger and bigger and bigger,
I know
Dirt
that.
Cod wants to know what number you're on now.
Yes.
Okay,
Your clicker.
so since you asked, I am on hole 4820. I'm on hole 4820, but I'm ready to hit 5,000 for the second time because the first time I hit 5,000, I gave away a Nocta Legend Pro Pack, and literally on the 5,000th hole, Sister Rhonda was there. If she'll say amen in the chat, on the 5,000th hole, clicker bob fell apart. So I had to get a new one for the second 5,000, and in 180 holes, which is probably about 3 hunts, I'm going to give away another Nocta Legend Pro Pack. So, yep.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
Awesome.
so almost 10,000. Almost 10,000 in
Almost 10,000.
I
about
gotta
2.5
get on.
years.
I gotta get on that and on that giveaway. Oh, my son right here. You know how I told you about looking like family and being family? This is my son right here. Holy crap. His hair and beard reminds me so much of Pawpaw. And he would wear that type of shirts too. So yes, I agree so much with that. So yeah.
These are probably
Rick, you
considered
want to
old
start off?
man.
He considers me old.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I consider me old now.
I hear you.
When did you start your channel?
So I'm not good with dates and exact times, but it's been a little over 2.5 years ago. So that would make it spring of 2023, I think. And did a bunch of research. At the time, I hadn't been on Facebook in like 10 years. I didn't do anything with Facebook. I didn't do anything online. So early 2023, I had been digging a lot for about 3 or 4 years. I started just before COVID, seriously. And I just made a conscious decision to, hey, let's make a video. Sister Rhonda was digging with me, and we had another good friend. We named him Uncle Marty, although he was nobody's uncle that we knew of. And he dug for a while, and we put out some videos, and they got a few views. And I don't know, I've put out like 250 now. So who knows? I don't really keep track. I don't know where it's going. Ultimately, I guess it's like anybody. It'd be awesome to get paid to go travel and metal detect for a living. But hey, I'm a long way from that. So who knows?
Yeah, I think we're all pretty far, a long way from that. But thing of it is, even if it's $1 here and $1 there, that's gas in the gas tank,
Sure. Yep.
And to have a chance to win. Watch. See what Miss Rhonda sitting here says. So subscribe to Relic R.A.T to have a chance to win. Watch for that relic he pulls out of the ground at number 5,000 on Clicker Bob.
So
there you
the
go.
way it works, what she's trying to say is the way it works is on that video, which you won't know which video that is unless you're, watching closely. On that video, when I dig the 5,000th relic, which before I tried to make it a good tone, turned out it was an axe head, so it was just a loud tone. It wasn't a good tone. But anyway, I'll try to dig something cool, and whatever that relic is, I will name it, which it'll be obvious, silver dime, axe head, whatever it is, eagle button. And when that video comes out, the first person to put in the comments what that is.
Beauty
Oh my gosh! So I got to sit up day and night now and watch Relic
watches
R.A.T.
video. Yeah.
I post 2 videos a week, 11:45 Tuesday morning and 6:45 Friday morning. So
That's awesome. See, that's what I like about having a schedule so that people know when to tune in for you. And I have got, and I'm sorry, I like calling you Rat. I just, that's
good
like
with that.
a pet name.
Hey, I
Um,
named myself that.
Metal detectorists want to know what kind of holes do you dig? Fields, woods, beaches?
It's the same question I asked him last night. That's fun. Good job. I mostly dig old home sites, mostly chimneys. I've done beaches. To me, beaches are boring. They're fun. It's a great thing, but it's just not the hobby that I'm used to. So I've lived in the same county all my life, 62 years. I know everybody here. I've never tried to count how many home sites I can go dig at, but it's easily 50. So I mostly dig old chimneys, and that's what I like doing. If I go somewhere to dig Civil War stuff, it's on a paid hunt, which I have 3 coming up this fall. But I don't have much. There's very little Civil War stuff where I'm from. So
right. Well, that's us here up in West Virginia. There's very little Civil War stuff that is in our area. But we like to hunt over on my grandparents' old farm, or my great grandparents' farm. And not only is it, and it's like family relics that I'm pulling up,
awesome.
And so that is really cool. And I did drop the link for Relic R.A.T. If y'all have not subscribed to Relic R.A.T, y'all smoking something weird, okay? But and it's also in our description, guys. So you got to check that out. Like I said, he's just a good guy. I was teasing him one day. I said, "Could you get a little more excited?"
Yeah. Last Wednesday, I think my buddy dug a 1916 barber quarter, and we had both dug 100 holes, tons of trash, couple little cool relics. We were so happy to see that quarter come out finally at the end of the day. I mean, it's fun when it happens. I see Dirt Clod metal detecting asking. I know she's on the East Coast. She just said she set her alarm for 3:45 this Friday. So
there you go.
Let me think here for the friends and fans that are here. I have 180 left. Sometimes I'll dig 100. I think I dug 130 the other day, which was by far the most ever. Usually it's 40, 50. I think Sunday afternoon. Oh, by the way, I only dig Wednesday and Sunday afternoons. That's all. I work full time. I even have a part-time job, so that's all I get to dig. I usually go with 3 or 4 buddies and dig 3 or 4 hours. So, but I think I got 180 holes left. So we're digging tomorrow, which will come out Friday. So it won't be Friday, Patty. You don't have to get up early Friday. It could very well be the following Tuesday or Friday, though. It could be the Tuesday or Friday of next week. So, yep.
That's awesome. And Rhonda reminds us, only other condition is you have to live in the continental U.S.
Correct. For shipping reasons.
And for shipping reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark the Senile Detectorist wants to know, what hunts are you hitting up? Or what hunts are you going to be attending?
So let me get this right. There's 2 really good guys, one from Tennessee that puts on Civil War hunts, and one from here in North Georgia. The one from here in North Georgia, his name is Chad Tinker. Uh-oh. There's something telling me to use hand effects. I got rid of it. I think I was doing that. But anyway, his name is Chad Tinker, and I think it's Northwest Georgia Oh gosh, sorry, Chad. I'll put it somewhere. I'll get it to y'all, and y'all can get it out there. I think it's Northwest Georgia Dirt Diggers. Okay, but the hunt that is coming up for him is at Davis Crossroads, which is just south of Chickamauga. I think it's in
That is
about
just
5 or 6 weeks. And then the other one is East Tennessee Organized Relic Hunts, and his name is Stuart Stevens. Both of his upcoming hunts are in Dinwiddie, Virginia. This will be his second and third. He does most of his hunts in Tennessee, around Mosheim, Tennessee, which is the Battle of Blue Springs. I've been to 2 or 3 there. Awesome hunts. But he did a hunt in the spring in Dinwiddie, and my buddy Justin dug a cannonball, 12-pound cannonball, and I filmed it live coming out of the ground about 20 inches deep. It was quite an adrenaline rush. Justin actually carried the cannonball back to the truck, because you can't keep detecting with a 12-pound cannonball. He carried it back to the truck, started detecting from the truck, found a large scent, got so excited he made himself sick and had to go sit in the truck. So,
yeah.
But Stewart's second and third hunt in Dinwiddie are coming up this fall. But it's East Tennessee Organized Relic Hunts, and he puts on a great. He wouldn't sell a hunt if it wasn't on a good piece of property. So.
Yeah. Josh, you kind of got me lost here. Puts on a what? I don't know what you even talking about, Josh. You got to explain for your mother.
Yodi
says digs
extra holes. Oh, my computer went away. Come back. Yeah, Yodi said digs. I'll do it, Yodi.
And I'm looking to see if there are any more questions I might have missed. Got to go. Have a good one, folks. All right, Zaxxon. Yes, I do have the redirect set up for Papa Roush, so that when we're done, y'all will just hang out in the chat. When I close it out, you will be directed over to there. I heard Civil War hunt. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, he even set up around Chickamauga,
Georgia. Yep.
So Josh always corrects me on that. We actually went up there and watched a Civil War reenactment 2 years ago. I think it was.
The history there.
We've been wanting to go back.
Yeah, it's amazing. The history there, the cannons they have set up, and the plaques. It is absolutely amazing in Chickamauga.
Yeah, after we did the reenactment and all that stuff, we drove down through there, and it's like, I think they have a plaque or a statue or a monument, I should say, for about every group that fought in that war.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And like you said, and then like the cannons. I mean, there's even pictures of us at the cannons and stuff like that. The 160th, that one we went to, Joshy, yeah. So yeah, that is a beautiful place down there, and I love the way they did the monuments. That is just, it's not all congested into one place, so that you might look at one and you're missing another one. They're set out where it's like respectfully set out.
Yep.
Yes.
Very nice. So to tell you how good some of these hunts are when you're going north into the park. So Davis Crossroads, where we're digging in about 5 or 6 weeks, is south of Chickamauga. That's where they fought as they were going towards Chickamauga. But as you're coming up, I don't know the highway. I live about 3 hours from there. But as you're coming up the highway into the park, the last hunt that Chad Tinker put on was the piece of property on the right as you're coming to the park. The north side of the property that we were digging on had signs that said, "Do not dig, park," etc. We were literally digging beside the battlefield.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, there were a lot of 3-ring bullets. U.S. belt buckle came up. A lot of cool stuff.
That would be awesome to see. Now, we're hoping to get to at least attend the meet and greets and just go hang out at the Florida hunt this year. And it's actually on Civil War grounds.
Absolutely.
And I was talking to Yankee Down South later, and we were even talking about
digging SoCal.
maybe doing like a ghost hunt, relic hunt afterwards, because we tease about doing a ghost and what we call it, ghost and swing or ghosty swings, we tease about it all the time. Digging SoCal, honey, look at what I got in the mail today. Looky there. Number 49 of 300.
That's very cool.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Dirt Devil. And Ohio River history. We're trying to talk Shane. All he has to do is catch an Allegiant airfare down. I'll pick him up. We got a place for him to stay, and
so
that way he can
this Florida hunt the same as 2 hunts ago. Florida Hunt 10. I was at Florida Hunt 10. Is it on that same? Were you really?
Yeah, I was there for the meet and greet that Friday night.
Okay. I was there.
So yeah, it's there in Gainesville.
Yep, we went to the pre-hunt. Note to put on a pre-hunt the day before, and it was amazing. I think Justin and I had like 4 or 5 silver pieces between us. We had 3 silver dimes, I think. It was a very good hunt.
That's awesome. So yeah, I'll be honest with you. I usually can't afford to do the hunts, but I like to go out there and hang out with them, especially now that I am getting more into the metal detecting. I just started 2 years ago.
Hey, Ronnie.
I pick it up every now and then, but that's a good place to learn, right?
Yep.
And so that's what I like to get out there and do. So let's see everybody saying hi. My favorite clown, Mr. Mark's in the house. He was scared there for a second. Kenneth Bird's in the house. Hello. Guys, I'm sorry I don't keep an eye on the chat. Ronnie, hello. What inspired you to metal detect?
So it's kind of weird, but I live about an hour or 2 south of the Smoky Mountains, sort of where they start. I've had a camper there for years. There's a river there called Tallulah River that I've trout fished on since I was 3, probably. Literally have been going there all my life. Same old campgrounds have been there, state park type area. And for some reason, I thought I was going to get to go there and pan for gold. So I started watching detecting videos that basically showed a metal detector finding gold, very small gold flakes or gold pickers, they call them, like the size of a regular flake. And I said, well, hey, if I can get a metal detector to do that, I can go up to Tallulah River, and there's a bunch of feeder creeks and stuff, and I can go find gold. Well, turns out you can't do that on National Forest. So I bought a Gold Monster 1000. Who makes that? I can't remember. But anyways, it's a cool machine, and it's a good metal detector for doing whatever. But I bought a Gold Monster 1000. I started doing that. My mom lives where I grew up. She lives on a home site, about 4 or 5 acres that's still there. That there was probably a late 1800s house there that's gone. Barns and stuff like that. So I started detecting there, finding wheat pennies and a couple silver dimes. And, I thought, well, this is fun. So I went from there to a Bounty Hunter 4, which I ended up with that Bounty Hunter 4. Cool story. I think my niece was 2.5 to 3 at the time. And her mom knew that I had started metal detecting and called and said, Zoe, well, I probably shouldn't say her name, but anyway, has swallowed a coin, and she says she swallowed a coin, but she doesn't know what kind, and we're wondering if you can tell us what kind. Well, I took that bounty I took that bounty hunter 4, and this little girl with her eyes about to pop out of her head watched me scan over her tummy and say, "Well, it's a dime. You're lucky. It's the smallest coin." And sure enough, 2 days later, it was a dime. Believe it or not, on a little kid, a pinpointer will pick up a dime in their tummy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's
Hey,
so
Beard.
funny.
I went
Hi,
from there.
Beard.
I went from there to, hey James, how are you? I went from there to a Nocta legend and ended up with 3 of those somehow because I wanted my sister to have one, and anyway, for different reasons. But I have 3 Nocta legends. So a Nocta legend has a counter on it, like a odometer on your car, so it's an hour meter. Well, the main one that I use, the first one I bought, I think is over 40 days. It's 1 month and 10 days plus. So plus I use the other one sometimes too. So yeah, I've put a lot of hours on a detector.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, hopefully one day we'll get to be able to get out there and do that. But where I'm bipolar, I've got so many different hobbies. It's like, oh my goodness. So what has
Hey, Madison
been
Main.
your favorite find?
Okay, so when people talk about bucket listers and favorite finds and stuff, to me, it's whatever's coming up next.
Hey, Risha.
But hey, Risha, but I do have a find that I think is beyond cool. Okay, and I'll show it to you. It's basically a business card size piece of brass. Okay, and you can Google this. It has letters all the way around it. It has 4 circles in the middle with letters. The letters are English, but the words are not English. The words are translated from Hebrew. But basically, I found this in the low country of South Carolina on a nugget noggin dig. Basically, this is the 4th table of the spirits of the earth. Okay?
Oh, that is cool.
It is. There were 12 tables. This is a religion invented by slaves in the mid 1800s. It's a religion that was practiced by Harriet Tubman. Now, nobody knows there isn't another one of these anywhere, and nobody knows why it was there, where it came from. The 4th table is earth. There's wind, fire, water, earth, and then they kind of get weird after that. Supposedly it was derived from the 6th and 7th book of Moses, and it's hoodoo. If you've ever heard of being hoodooed, this is the hoodoo religion. Okay, it's a real thing. I have proof of it. But nobody knows where this came from. Nobody knows the age. Nugget Noggin and Daisy both picked it up, looked at it, filmed it, and said, "You should go put that back in the ground." But I haven't. I'm superstitious. I think it was probably made early 1900s in a shop class or by some amateur, somebody that knew how to stamp brass. And they went out and buried it in the yard because the 4th table was supposed to bring good hoodoo to your garden, to your crops, to stuff like that. So anyway, that's a long story, but that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen anybody dig. So cool. I like it.
That is cool. Yeah, from what I've read about hoodoo, I'll call it, well, it's like a mix between the Christianity and it seems to me like it's a mix between like Christianity, even Catholics, and the what we call modern religions, but also with the
old African ways.
Yes.
Yep.
And the Aborigine type.
Yep.
Is that the word I'm looking for? And
yep.
And that could even indigenous. That could even include like the American Indians or, so in that, because a lot of those types of religions, you had Mother Earth and, and all of that stuff. So it's like a combination of everything.
Richie
was-
said that sounds like a good idea for a book.
Yeah.
it was basically good witchcraft. It was
That's what I was trying to say.
it was a hedge of
That was-
protection around whoever practiced it. They practiced it for protection against slave owners, bad weather, anything. It was good witchcraft.
Yeah. That's what I always said. It's the good side of voodoo. You have
Yep.
voodoo and then you have the hoodoo, you know?
Correct.
I was
That is
trying to find a polite way to put it, but you know me, it just comes out like it is. Hello, TBH. But yeah, and it's a very interesting when you start looking into stuff like that.
Africa meets
Yeah.
Southern
You can
U.S.
still buy
Yeah,
this.
African.
You can still buy this business card size fourth table of the spirits of the earth online right now. You can Google it, find it, and buy it. And of course, when you find one online, you can see it a whole lot better. Although I can see this one pretty good. I don't know how good it's showing up on camera, but it is Hebrew. It's English letters derived from Hebrew, so it doesn't make any sense. First 24 hours we dug it, we thought, what in the world is this? And we posted it on a metal detecting site, Metal Detecting Georgia. And about 24 hours later, some guy said, "Oh, that's a so-and-so." And anyway, it was cool.
Yeah. Sometimes made out of leather. Yeah. Back in those days.
I have a lot of cool finds. So if you want me to do a show and tell for 3 or 4 things, just depends on time. I can do whatever.
Yeah, we got like 30 minutes, honey. It's your show. We want to get to know you. I mean, so yeah, any cool things like that.
So I'm sure most metal detectors know what that is, but that's basically a side plate to possibly, I don't know for sure, possibly a brown bess musket. I dug this in middle Georgia at an old chimney in the middle of the woods, middle of nowhere. So we've been back many times looking for the barrel and looking for the rest of it, but hadn't found it yet. So there is
Quit
another
drooling, Josh.
There is another home site we've dug some.
Oh, Josh, be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what a good defense against slavery? A man named Sherman plus 60,000 some odd Union boys.
It worked. It sure did.
It worked. Yes. Yeah, he's all about Civil War history and stuff like that. He says that's not a brown bess. That's for a percussion cap.
So before brown bess, we think maybe.
So you think it was before the brown bess, Josh? Like I said, he is into his Civil War stuff. Hence his name walking through history. If I can never get him back into doing some more, probably a Springfield or an infield.
Okay, I've heard that as well. Yep.
So,
he knows what that is then.
Yeah.
That's a hill place.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll let people guess on that one, and I'm sure there's plenty of people here that know. Do y'all know?
I would call it like a Carter pin.
That's exactly what it looks like, but that's not what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So there you go. 5 Mile. Thank you, 5 Mile.
Hey, Tom Kingery.
Oh man, I forgot those jar harps.
Yep. So this, when I dug this, it was a penny number on the legend. I thought I was digging a penny. When I was cleaning it off, I thought, well, you got a deformed penny. That's basically a corn cob through a little pendant disc. And what it says is, Georgia Boys Corn Club something prizes. But this would have been issued with probably a pack of seeds because they were encouraging young men to plant gardens and whatever in the early 1900s. Right. But this was around from about 1905 to 1909. Some point around 1907, they formed the Ladies are Girls Tomato Canning Club, and both of those clubs evolved in 1910 into 4-H. So this is a pre-4-H pendant, which is, I've only seen one other one online. I'm sure there's some more out there. But yeah, that's pre-4-H.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
That is amazing. Hello, Mr. Kingery. All the cool kids were in the corn club.
Very possible, Yodi. I would say that's
Yeah.
probably true. So
That
it's
is just. Go ahead.
it's a piece of aluminum. I'm sure people will know what this is as well. I don't think all states had this, but I know Georgia was one that did. From around 1914 to, this is a 1917, but from around 1914 up until, I can't remember, 22 or 25 or something, for 8 or 10 years, when you got your tag for your car. Now, these were the very first tags issued in Georgia. When you got your tag for your car, they gave you this as well. And supposedly, if you, no 5 Mile, you missed it. Although I do have some Merry Widows, this is a 1917 vehicle tag. But if you affix this to your dash, it got you some, if you were on the shady side, it sort of got you some relief from the police, because if this was nailed, literally, because the bodies were wooden, this was nailed to your dash, they didn't think you were swapping tags back in the day.
Yeah. I always called them a car club tag, but car tags, yeah.
Pretty much.
Rhonda says, can you hold it a bit closer to the camera? Angie, remember those as well? Yes, I actually did. My dad was a car guy. So yeah.
I've had a buddy or two dig these. I think I had a buddy dig a 1914 one day, which is the first year. So, and it's aluminum. So, in the world of treasures, it's not incredible and it's not incredibly old, but it is a cool piece of Georgia history. So.
That is cool. Torchy, honey. Yeah, I heard you saying earlier that an old cold would knock you for a loop. You get better. Thank you for dropping in. Oh my gosh, yes.
Let everyone guess on that one as well.
Oh my word. That one's kind of got me stumped.
The dispenser for something. See the notches? You could set a different amount. I figured your son would know, but you could set it for a different amount and you could dispense different amounts with it. It's the end of a powder horn. So it's for putting,
okay, I was thinking something about gunpowder and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. It's for dispensing certain amounts of powder.
Thank you so much, honey. I know I'm going to botch that name. Barrett, I think. But thank you so very, very much. I appreciate that. Because like I said, guys, every little penny or dime helps put gas in the car, so sets us on our next digs. Josh is all over it. Yep, powder horn. Kingery says the powder, gunpowder. Yep. So yeah, right. I mean, it's just.
So this one I'm going to say nobody will get. Obviously, it's an anchor. It's a, silver dollar, a little bigger size brass disc, not super thick, but substantial enough so that it stayed in the ground probably 100 plus years. Nobody's going to. So I'm going to go ahead and say. So this is one of two that came off what they called an anchor belt, which was basically a tens unit before they knew what they were doing with a tens unit. It was 2 batteries, and you put it on a belt, and you put it around you in different places on your back, and it helped with a lot of different things. Pain, There's some things named that it helped with that I'm not going to say right now. So if that tells you anything, but yeah, this was a cure-all, fix-all by being shocked.
Oh, hang on. I accidentally. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Hang on.
You got rid of Bill.
I know.
Come back,
I
Bill.
don't know how to bring him back. I'm sorry, Bill.
Hey, Bill, that's 5 minutes. Go make me some coffee.
Oh.
300 seconds.
Oh usually I can go in and fix it, but I mean, they say you can.
Of all people.
I know, right? I mean, that's. Oh my gosh! So yeah, I'll have to go in after the stream and bring him back. I'm so sorry, Bill.
Hey, Bill, she'll be on your show. She'll be on your show later tonight. You can return the favor.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to delete the dude above him. And
I watched other people do that.
Oh.
Yeah, she's pushing buttons over here.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Colonel. I'm sorry. I'm so God. I feel so bad.
All right, Bill, we're going to make okay, last one. I got relics all around me, but this is the last one I had set out. Let's see if anybody can guess this. This came out of my mama's yard. My mama's had a home daycare for over 50 years now. She's had a daycare since I was little. And this came out of the sandbox. Can y'all see what that is?
I can't quite make it up.
I can't make it focus. It is a Jimmy Carter inaugural button. That's a peanut.
Oh wow!
So yeah, that's not nearly as old as what I've been showing y'all, but it was cool because it came out of my mama's yard. So
yeah, and out of the sandbox. I mean, yeah.
I don't think my mom or daddy was voting for Jimmy Carter at the time, so who knows?
Mark says Rick has the relics
behind him.
Oh my gosh. I had a girl ask me yesterday, wasn't it yesterday? Oh, do you dye your hair that color?
Yeah.
No, it's natural. Oh, it was my doctor. That's what it was like.
I think we met.
Deletes me. Thank you all for hosting.
Oh, Rhonda, I wouldn't delete you. I mean, if I did, I'd bring you back. I'd find you a place. I'd find a way.
She likes to push buttons.
Bye, Rhonda. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Rhonda. It was nice meeting you. And you're welcome here anytime.
Thank you for editing for 2 years, by the way, because it's horrible. So we appreciate you doing that.
Oh. Mark says, if you decide to run away, let him know.
Oh.
They love to pick on me. What has been the furthest you have traveled to go metal detect?
I detect so next Thursday I'm leaving for 8 days. Every year I go. Before I took up metal detecting, I had a lot of hobbies. I gardened. I sold tomatoes on the side of the road. I planted over 1,000 tomato plants for about 10 straight years every year. I hunted. I hog hunted. I deer hunted. I fished. My dad was a big fisherman. So in about next Thursday, I'm headed to Missouri with my son to archery hunt for 8 days. It's kind of all I have left other than metal detecting. And I do it because he's going, of course. So I I detected a couple times in Missouri. I knocked on a door out there and there's this big, huge abandoned house, 2-chimney house sitting up on a hill. And I had an extra detector. So the homeowner and I went and detected around the house. The grass was too high and we couldn't really detect. But anyway, so I guess in Missouri, I'm trying to think. I've been to the beach, of course, in Florida a couple times. Dinwiddie's pretty far. I guess Missouri's 12 hours, so I guess that's about as far as I've been. So.
Yeah. 5 miles says coming to my neck of the woods.
Yeah, if you'll turn the temperature down out there, it's like 95 degrees where he's at. It's supposed to be cooler than he is. It's burning up in Missouri right now. I've been watching it.
Yeah. And my muddy mess says, where in Missouri?
Around Lake Stockton, that's about an hour north of Springfield. We've been going there for 15 years. We hunt public land. We don't kill anything, but we have a good time, and we have a couple of cool places that we stay, Airbnbs. Actually, I've detected around this one Airbnb too, because they got a big old rock barn, but apparently somebody drank beverages behind it way too many times, and it'll drive you crazy trying to detect there. So
yeah, the only buds coming up in that yard are not flowers.
exactly.
Yeah.
When aluminum cans have been loaded. Hey, Bill.
I'm so sorry, Bill.
Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, she was pushing buttons, Bill.
Oh, Ann says she grew up in the St. Louis area.
In the St. Louis area? Yeah, one of our routes is into St. Louis and then south, but we don't usually go that way. We usually go west out of Atlanta up through Mammoth Springs in Arkansas and up to Springfield and up that way. But one of our routes takes us through St. Louis, but too many interstates.
Yeah. You was talking about, you don't
See you later, Bill.
usually don't do catch anything or kill anything, but you get to go with your son.
That's right.
And so nothing else, you've got those memories. Now, hunting is something I never did with my dad, but now fishing, now we would fish. Now, let me tell you. And matter of fact, soon as Josh had his Social Security number, his papa got him lifetime hunting and fishing.
There you go.
Because he said, that boy is going to fish.
I did that for my son. So to tell you what a fishing family I come from, I don't know if you people that catfish know what a catawba worm is, but a catawba worm is the best catfish bait there ever was. It's basically a caterpillar. It only grows on a catawba worm tree. It doesn't grow anywhere else. Well, in my mama's yard, up until recently, when we sort of cleared some of them out, there's still a bunch there. But up until recently, there was almost 100 catawba worm trees in my mama's yard that my dad had planted to get catawba worms off of to catfish. So he was a big time cat. He set trot lines. He had commercial license, and back in the day, he actually sold catfish to restaurants. So we fished a lot.
Yeah, Dad wasn't much into catfishing, but if he would have known something like that, he'd been one having trees planted too. Caught a lot of fish in Stockton Lake. Yeah. Gosh, Victor. Yeah, that is so cool. But that's what I mean. I've got pictures of Josh. He was so little. His vest, his life jacket, was the kids that they use like swimming. It snaps between the legs, and stuff. And he is sitting on Dad's lap driving the boat. That's the way my dad taught him, And he was so little, But
he was loving it though. I promise you, he was loving it.
Oh gosh, yeah. Josh had Dad wrapped right there, honey. I mean, he did. So
I got a question for 5 Mile.
Okay, 5 Mile. Here you go.
Have you ever eaten at Ken's in Arcola? There's a crossroads out there in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking, it's near Stockton Lake, but there's nothing there. They call it Arcola because there's a crossroads, but there's an old store there that probably hadn't been open for 50 years, but that's it. There's a couple of houses. But there's a restaurant there called Ken's, and this retired Navy guy runs it. I guess he was probably a cook in the Navy. Unbelievable. When we first started going out there, and it's probably 30 miles from the closest town. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. You have the lake people, you have the lake crowd, but a lot of times we would get there after hunting like at 9 or 10 in the morning. It'd be 300 people trying to get in this little bitty restaurant. So fun place.
I know it never ate there.
Yeah, he says he knows it, but he's never ate there.
Well, we
And
need to meet up.
And Barrett had asked earlier if we had ever came to or been through the Sunflower State. Now, I've got to be honest, I don't know what state that is.
I don't either.
The Sunflower State. So, honey, I don't think I've been I've been to Minnesota once, but the rest of it's all East Coast.
Kansas.
Kansas. No,
Kansas?
never been to Kansas.
Well, where we're staying is about 30 miles from Kansas. And I have been to Kansas. I've been quail hunting in Kansas, which was another hobby, by the way. So,
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yeah. That's a place we'd like to check out, though, someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad, fishing was his thing. There was a little place in Ontario, Canada called Bass Lake.
Okay.
And I think he was the only one that could pull bass out of there, because even the campground attendants or whatever, and park rangers, whatever you call them, were coming in. They'd see their boat coming in, and they would go meet up at the dock, because Dad and I was catching so much fish that they couldn't keep but 6 a day. So they're just like handing them out,
Yeah. Giving them to people.
And then, yeah. And then he would go south to Florida about the time he'd say, he'd get so mad because we'd make him stay here till Thanksgiving. So he'd have Thanksgiving with them. He says, but the crappie are running. And I'm like, well, let them run on out, because you're going to stay here.
Crappie, same difference.
Crappie. It all depends on how you're fishing that day.
That's
if you're
right.
fishing good, it's crappie. If you're having a bad day, they're crappie.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
Oh.
Exactly right. My
Okay.
brother and I were crappie fishing with a friend. There were 3 of us, and the crappie were running up the river. There's a dam called Barnett Shoals Dam near me, and basically the fish have to stop there. They come out of a big lake near me, and there was 3 of us, and we had double jigs on because we were catching crappie 2 at a time, and we counted for a while, and then we lost count, and then we tried to count, but we're pretty sure we caught about 450 crappie that day. We kept 60. We kept 60 on a stringer, and those 60 weighed 61 pounds. So we kept the 60 biggest. But yeah, we were catching crappie 2 at a time. It was fun. It was a fun day.
Now, see, Dad was always into bass 5 Mile,
Yeah.
but then when he started eating crappie, he said that was his favorite.
Oh, they're
So,
delicious.
yeah. But he burnt me out on fish when we would go to Canada, because everywhere smelled like fish. Everybody was skinning it and cleaning it and frying it. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would you want that to be?
Probably loving my family.
Blood. Crappie is my favorite.
Yeah. That is most important, I think.
Yeah.
I have two granddaughters. One's 8. She's in Maryland. One is 16 months. She's very close by, right down the road from me. And she has hopefully a little brother on the way, we think. So yeah, those grandbabies they're it. They're all that matters.
Yeah. And I don't want to get too much into it, but when my dad passed away, I'm like, did he know how I felt about him? My dad was never one to say, I love you. I've heard him say it twice in my life. And once I caught him off guard and he said it, but he showed it every day,
There you go.
So after I had my heart attack, I make it a point every time, like when I'm on stream and even stuff, I let people know how important y'all are to us and how much we care, because tomorrow's never promised.
That's right.
So when I leave this world,
all anyone has is today. That's all we have.
exactly. And so when I leave this earth, I want each and every one of y'all to know you all were special to me. You were important. Yes, Josh, that's Miss Bella laying over here snoring. She's got to be right here in the middle. She's got to be part of the channel. So,
I got a question for Bill too, right quick. Bill, are you going to warn her before you time her out, or are you just going to do it randomly? He's gone
smack
already.
me upside the head with it. Yeah.
I'm sure he's gone already, so he didn't hear it. So, and I'm picking on you, Angie. Sorry.
That's fine. Hey, I love it. In my family, we always pick on the ones we loved, So
stuff happens. We all know it.
Yeah. But one last question here. Well, let me find it again. What is the one advice or a piece of advice that you would give somebody starting a channel or starting metal detecting?
So that's definitely two different questions. The first one is easy, and I think I heard Risha. Was Risha on here at some point?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think I heard Risha say one time, "Be yourself." I don't think any of us are good enough actors to put on a show. I think if you're yourself and people like you, you'll do fine. And even if they don't like you, you'll have fun because you'll be doing what you want to do, how you want to do it. So the moment I heard her say that, I think I said amen to her or something that night. But be yourself. When you're starting your channel, be yourself. None of us are going to act good enough to ever fool anybody or impress anybody. So, starting out metal detecting, get a decent detector, a better than decent shovel, and a better than decent pinpointer, and start digging. You can't learn. And watch YouTube videos because they help me a lot. But you're never going to learn unless you get out and start doing it. So. But yeah, you need a good show.
Watch #Monday Digs because you will learn something from each and every video. Everybody's different, and you learn from everybody.
That is
so
correct.
That is awesome.
And if you think that the guys that are showing, and I try to do, I mean, nobody wants to see 50 cans dug up on a YouTube channel. So human nature says we're going to show the good stuff, and I try to I show some trash, especially if we're having fun or there's something silly going on. But every detector, quarter hoarder, Hoover boys, the big ones in England, they all dig trash. There's nobody that doesn't dig trash. Now, if you're in a park and you want to discriminate out pull tabs for a little while or not dig a pull tab, that's different. But when you're in an open field, when you're in a colonial site, everybody digs trash. You got to dig it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Rick, do you have any last questions?
No.
Okay. Shane says, get a permission, then call me. I'll go with you. Oh, is that for me or for him? Jesse Lee, hello from Oregon.
Hello from Oregon.
Thank you for being here. But yeah, I'm trying my best to get Shane to Florida to join us at the Florida hunt so that everybody does.
That would be fun. What are the dates on that? Do you remember? I'll look it up.
What?
The Florida hunt.
Oh,
I don't know right off the top of my head.
I'll look it up. I'd love to go.
February-ish,
Yep.
somewhere around in there. So yeah, January 19th, Papa Blood said. Yep, Shane says. So it's
Very
that
good.
weekend somewhere around in there. So yeah.
I have
Uh,
300 between now and Christmas, so that might be a good time for a fourth one.
That might be. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll get with Yankee Down South. I'll try to find the information and I'll post it in my on my community tab.
Okay.
But check out Yankee Down South because he's the one that helps put all this on. And I know he said
Hey,
he's got a
Patricia
new food
G.
truck. Patty G, Mama G, I love you, honey. One of the first people I met, and I met her in Ocala, Florida. Sweet lady, sweet lady. But yeah, I'll get the information and I'll post it on my community tab.
Okay.
And so anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody being in here. And Jesse Lee, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to turn you blue, give you a jacket. Winter's coming. And that way, if you want to check out people, that makes it easier so we can all help each other out, grow the family, and support each other, you know. So, yeah. Is there anything that you want us to know? Anything? Don't push any buttons.
Let me just say thank you very much. This has been a pleasure, and I've learned a lot, which I planned on doing when I hit that button for the first time tonight. And I really appreciate y'all having me on. I know you've invited me like 2 or 3 times, and the first time I was like, "Oh my God, no, I can't." But since then, I've done a lot of watching and looking, and anyway, obviously, I figured out. I'm very.
See, I'm not as scary as Shane lets on, Emma.
She's scary.
I'm not as scary as Shane lets on.
Y'all are both lovely. Y'all don't scare me at all. That internet right there scares me to death. Though I don't know how to navigate it very well.
Yeah, see, you did good though. You did good.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I'm so honored that you came up. And like I said earlier, you have been a great addition to Monday Digs. I apologize for this Monday. I was stressed to the max. Started watching, didn't even finish Hi Ho Silver's live. I was out for like 4 hours.
She was gone. I think I went to bed.
Yeah, he went to bed and I woke up and I'm like, you know. So I am going to try and get back and watch.
Hard to know who comes and goes. It's hard to know who comes and goes on those things. So it's all fun. When you're there, it's fun, and when you're not, it's fun for everybody else. So
yeah. So, but like I said, and I know Shane is very thankful to have you up on Monday Digs. Guys, if you have not checked it out before, in the description of this live, thank you, Mark.
Hey, thank you, Mark.
I've got the link for Relic R.A.T. and check out his channel. Play the playlist, because I guarantee you will get some information that you didn't know before, and some tricks and tips. And I got to get me one of them counter bobs, man. And guys, watch for his upcoming videos. That's all I'm going to say. That
free $800 metal detector within the next, I'm going to say, week to 10 days. So,
Miss Terry, thank you for being here, honey. Yeah, that is a very, very generous gift. I mean, you know, and so, yeah, guys, be checking it out. Next couple of weeks, he's going to hit that 5,000 mark. Keep an eye on R.A.T.
See you later, Neil.
Keep an eye on Clicker Bob. And guys, just go out, support each other, uplift somebody. If you see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours. Yeah. They're free, guys.
Amen.
And remember that everybody's going through something sometime in their life. And what you say today may affect somebody tomorrow. So guard your tongue. Speak truth, speak honesty, but be careful. Love each other, love each and every one of you. Love yourselves first, and the love for others will come. Respect and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to get teary-eyed. I got to go. I'm going to get mushy.
Thank y'all.
Rat, just hang out there for a second. Guys,
Okay.
Josh says, I'm not apologizing. That's his favorite tagline. We've even got shirts that say it now. Okay. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, but anyway, guys, I've got the redirect on. Papa Roush is on. Go over, tell them the crazy trains are coming. I love each and every one of you, and we will be back here again next Tuesday with Silver Paws. Yes, Silver Paws will be up next week. So I love you guys, and we will catch you all around the streets of YouTube.
Enjoyed it.
Bye.